cannot believe that I'm wearing this kind of dress because it's not a dress anyway, it's a costume. Then the reason why I'm wearing this suit, because I will give my biggest respect to our Muslim brothers and sisters when they celebrated last Monday the Sawahari al-Puasa, which was the start of the Ramadan. Wala naman wala si boy, Noypi X Indo. Assalamualaikum dan Shalom! Horas! And welcome to Similarities and Differences between Philippines and Indonesia. Now we all know that Philippines and Indonesia has a lot of common things that we experience when we research them in pictures, and at the same time we have observed them for some people who have been there for so long. Because as a researcher, I haven't been there to prove and having an evidence because I don't have money to go but there. No? Let's start with the transportation. In Philippines, we have jeepney and it's cost about 7 pesos for adults, while the students have 5.50 or 6 pesos. Depends on the city where you belong. Some other cities in the Philippines would cost about 8 pesos or about 10 pesos. Depends on the kilometer of where you're going. But in Indonesia, it has a similarity of the jeepney, which was called angkot. The shape of the angkot was about mini bus. Sound like a minivan, wherein it was the shield was removed to remove something, because as when I was researching, angkot was a minivan like jeepney, and then it cost cheap. I don't know the price. No? Both countries have common vehicles. For example, buses, automobiles, delivery trucks, anywhere. But the difference is the objects. Bicycles, streetcars, and I cannot mention anything. Next is the buildings. Indonesia and the Philippines has a lot of similar buildings in style, and there are 24 floors. There are 16. Depends on the metropolitan city that you live. But the difference is the monuments. In Philippines, we have Luneta Park, located in Luneta, while in Indonesia, which is called Monument Nasional, which was literally translated as National Monument. Next is the ideology. The Philippine ideology was the separation of the church and the state. However, in Indonesia, the official ideology is just called the Pancasila, which was established in June 1, 1945 by President Sukarno during the post-war Japanese occupation. Then, 5 principles of the Pancasila was supposedly about the monotheism, democracy, and nationalism. For example, I just memorized the 2 of the 5 principles in that ideology because every principle of Pancasila was I just explained it during my Southeast Asian class. Then I discussed it earlier and I didn't have to say, although I have a difficulty in explaining one by one due to time limitation, you know. The last one is the food. Indonesia and the Philippines have common in terms of cuisines. And then, we eat nasi goreng, or we just call sinangag in the Philippines. And at the same time, we can eat anything. Just eat all you can. I couldn't believe that there are common food from Philippines from Indonesian food. For example, dinuguan, and saksang, which was considered as a Batak food. Inihaw na liempo, and babi panggang. Oh my gosh! Babi panggang! I love it! Then, the laing, and then the daon uti tumbok, which was the Indonesian version of laing. In Philippines, there is pancit, but in Indonesia, they call it as mie. There are mie goreng. In Indonesia, there is bakso, but we call it in the Philippines as meatballs. And that's all for today, and I'll see you soon. Let me know your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section below. And if you like this video, click thumbs up and feel free to share. Terima kasih telah menonton dan sampai jumpa at habang Ramadan.